Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Bluhdhaven podcast, episode number 65. As always, I'm your host, Balfour. Today I'm joined by
Buddy
and
Bianca.
hell yeah, back for another episode. It's been a week. There's a lot of stuff to talk about in the world of entertainment. Pardon me, I am still waking up, if you can't tell by my groggy voice. But this morning I was super excited because I have been waiting for this Nightwing comic to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those who don't know, for the past 3 years, we've had to deal with the worst comic book arc for a character ever. So, all of you guys know that Nightwing's my favorite character. For the last 3 years, we had this amnesia storyline with Dick Grayson where he was shot in the head, forgot who he was, he shaved his head, quit his job, became a taxi driver, works at a bar part-time, and completely burned down all of his secret hideout of being Nightwing and everything. Because he was like, I don't know who this person is. There's no such thing as Dick Grayson. My name is Rick. It was horrible. Horrible. No one liked it.
I like that he went with Rick.
I know.
It's
Could have chosen any other name in the world.
it was so bad. It was so, because the whole idea of the story was, okay, he gets shot, he has amnesia, he has to find himself again, right? But then the police,
So he changed his name?
yeah, just completely.
Jesus.
And then so these four, no, I'm sorry, it's a detective, a police officer, a firefighter, and one other person. There's four people who stumble upon his secret hideout. So they take all of his old costumes. So it's no longer just Nightwing, it's called Nightwings. Because it's these four average people trying to use the Nightwing name and help people, while Rick is just I'm going to have a whiskey and talk to all of these scumbags in Bluhdhaven. It's so bad. It was horrible. And it was 3 years every week going oh my God, can this please be over? Please, just the next issue.
It lasted 3 years.
It was 3 fucking years. It sucked. So I think it was back in December. I think it was. That they have the final issue of this, and it was all right, Dick has his memory back. He is Dick Grayson again, and it's this whole wow, excuse me. It's this whole I need to figure out who I really am now because I still have the memories of when I was Rick. Ends on that note. This new fucking comic straight up has a huge different tonal, it's a tonal shift. It's so nice. By the way, if you guys haven't read the comic book, I'm going to spoil the shit out of it. He finds a 3-legged dog, and these assholes are literally going to shoot the dog in the face. And Dick beats the living shit out of them.
Cool.
It's awesome. Immediately afterwards, the dog bites him in the hand. But then he takes it to a vet. And then he brings the dog home, where Barbara, who is now officially Oracle because she's no longer Batgirl anymore, is there telling Dick hey, you weren't there at Alfred's funeral. By the way, Alfred died in the comic books, officially. Bane snapped his neck in front of Batman. Yeah, it's fucking hardcore, man. If you're not reading the comic books, it's fucked up right now. But Batman doesn't have money right now. However, you find out that Alfred has been sitting on a fortune for years.
That makes sense.
Because Alfred's a badass.
Yeah,
but there's this actually a really heartfelt letter in this comic from Alfred because Dick wasn't there at the funeral. So Barbara comes in and hands him the letter. And it's this really long letter of Alfred saying I'm so proud of the person you've become. All my money is going to you because I know that you can use it for the betterment of people. And then they set up great villains for this new arc. There's a character called Blockbuster, who's essentially a kingpin.
Okay.
He's fucking massive. He straight up goes up to the mayor of Bluhdhaven, grabs his head and crushes it in front of the vice, or not the vice mayor, whoever the person below a mayor is.
Sending a message.
Yeah, he's just straight up just I am the city and you will do what the city orders you.
Lord.
Just crushes the mayor's head, and then with that same hand the woman who's like right there, he says like, "You're the mayor now." She just extends it. He's like, "Yes, I am." Just like holds the blood-soaked hand, and just like they agree on it. I was like, all right, that's a pretty sick way to set up a villain.
It really is.
Yeah. So, fucking, if you're into comic books, oh my god, it was such a good way to wake up because I've been waiting for that for so long. It sucks because with Rebirth, 5 years ago at this point, 6 years ago, they rebooted DC a long time ago. Again, and the first 50 issues of Nightwing were awesome. It had a great tone. It was like, yeah, our boy is back and he's kicking ass. And then they shot him in the head, and I'm like, fuck yeah. They just wanted me to hate everything. Oh, my mom rolled her ankle 10 minutes after they got there.
Oh no,
Jesus,
that sucks. How?
I don't know. I'll talk to her later.
Are they gonna go skiing? I don't know where they are.
No, they're home now. But that's my like hyped up comic book news for today. Talk about that a little bit in the beginning. Now I have to. There's a bunch of other comic books I have to read because now that I feel like I'm going to be invested again. So I have to read like all the corresponding stories. Life be rough. But speaking about comic books, are you going to watch Justice League this weekend?
No.
I think it's on Thursday.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Thursday night, I think.
Yes.
I think it's like Thursday night at like 9 or something like that.
That's so late. That's so late.
You're fucking old.
Or maybe it's Thursday during that. I don't know.
Thinking that's
9.
late. Thinking that's late.
Why not like
Fuck.
6 p.m.?
I don't know. But I've been reading a lot of very good articles about it. Like I'm reading that like the first 2/3 of the film are essentially the same, but like they just expand more on the characters and stuff like that.
The same, what do you mean?
So like the same premise of like Bruce is trying to get all of the other metahumans together to because of like these visions that he keeps getting from the Flash and from his nightmares and stuff like that. So like that's the first 2/3 of the movie, but they expand on like the war that happened many years ago with Darkseid, like when he came down from Earth the first time, or from Apocalypse the first time. They expand about who Darkseid is from Apocalypse. Apparently, there's more about like Themyscira and stuff like that as well, and Star Labs. So we'll get a lot of that. We'll be getting Black Superman, which is awesome. Black Suit Superman, sorry. And then apparently like the last third of the movie, like that last act, is supposedly like fucking epic. Like they said that they changed a lot from the theatrical release. So I'm super excited for that.
We'll see about that.
I'm just super hyped because I get my Batflick back.
I hate
and I stand strong because we fucking watched the Nolan movies and I was reminded why I fucking hated Batman in that.
I love Christian Bale.
Where is it? Who are it? You want to be here. Mother. You either become a hero or see yourself become the other. Who the fuck talks like that?
That was very exaggerated.
That's exactly how he sounded,
that's
though.
how he is.
Nah.
Oh my god.
I just watched it.
So I think from a story standpoint, the Nolan universe was awesome. Like, I think it was really cool to see like a dark and gritty version of Batman in film because we've gotten it in comic books and we've gotten it in video games. So I give Christopher Nolan massive credit for that. I fucking hate how much this Batman relies on his technology. It pisses me off. Because it's like, that's the only thing he has. The first movie, though, they definitely showcased his ability to become... for like his martial arts and stuff like that in the first movie. Second and third movie, just out the door. Just gone. Bane, though, sick in the third movie.
Yeah, I really like him. He was my favorite villain.
Though, because we talked about it when we were watching it, but like the ADR on his voice just really
weird.
bugged me. Really, really bugged me.
His voice was so loud.
Yeah, like in comparison to everything else.
Yeah.
Good movie though. And Anne Hathaway as Selena Kyle was perfect. Oh my god. Like I just love how like she's just out for herself the entire movie. So good. Go watch it. Reminisce about it. Movies are long as fuck.
They really are.
I think they're like 2 hours and 45 minutes a piece.
What time did we go to bed? Like 3 in the morning?
I think we went to bed at like 4:30 in the morning.
That's awful.
Yeah. Good times though. What's your favorite superhero movie?
Oh God, that's a hard one to answer. Because in fact, I rarely watch superhero movies. If I had to really put my finger on it, it would probably have to be. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that one because I really don't. Because there's not really a superhero movie I enjoyed enough to call my favorite. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So okay.
Like I like a lot of superhero films, but I never had one that I can consider my favorite.
Okay, well, what are some of the movies that you enjoy?
I liked. I think this might show me a little bit of where I stand. I like the Iron Man movies. Well, 1 and 2 usually. I didn't care for the other ones.
I think I liked 2 the most, even though 2 had like arguably. No, I think 3 had the worst villain because 2 is with Whiplash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like 2 because that's when like Rhodey becomes a war machine and that whole thing. Like I liked that part of the story.
I think I got one. It's the Incredible Hulk, not the one with Edward Norton. The other one.
Oh God, the first one, the very cartoony.
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was like, I really like that one. I wouldn't consider it a favorite, but I'm pretty sure it'd be close.
It's enjoyable enough.
Enjoyable enough.
It's not a bad. It's not a horrible movie. How did that happen?
She whacked it.
Oh, okay. No, that's a good because there's that whole thing with like him and his dad.
Yeah.
I think that was like one of the first modern superhero movies, right?
Give or take, yeah.
Because I think that was during the same time when like X-Men were coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I love X-Men.
Do you?
Yes.
Who's your favorite X-Men?
Wolverine.
Is it Wolverine because you like the character of Wolverine, or is it Wolverine because you like Hugh Jackman?
No, it's both.
Okay.
It is both. I really liked his character a lot.
My favorite character from the X-Men is definitely Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
he's cool
that's
too.
Like his character is just sad. Like it's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
He's the son of fucking Mystique, who was then thrown into an orphanage. Like,
some people don't want kids.
oh my God, it's so fucked up, man.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's so fucked up. And then he goes to the circus, like, so sad.
He's got to do something with his life.
And he's French, right? I think he's French because he grew up in a French orphanage.
Yeah, I think so.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why if you listen to him, like, he has like a very...
I like Gambit.
Gambit's cool. Gambit's cool because he's like mercenary.
Yeah.
Turn good guy.
Isn't he also like Creole or something?
Oh, I don't know. He's...
Or at least I know from the old...
Mon ami.
Also from the old cartoon, I know he was like Creole.
I think I don't know. I don't know too much about his character.
That's from what I can just remember because every time Rogue would come on, he would always call her Cher or something like that.
Sherry. Yeah. Rogue was hot.
Yeah.
That cartoon got a lot of men excited. Emma Frost, Rogue, even Storm was hot.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna look him up real quick. X-Men cartoon.
Okay.
I was
Go
reading
for
a
it.
documentary about this. Like, this cartoon was like a pain in the ass to produce because I guess they originally wanted they had like a pilot back in like 1980 something for the cartoon, and the executives were like, no, like this seems like a very expensive thing to do.
A cartoon?
So yeah, because
cartoons can be really expensive.
well, especially back then because everything was hand drawn.
Oh, yeah.
It was hand drawn animation, so a single episode would take 10 months to draw.
Oh, yeah. I think I was...
Yeah, you were like in
I
the
was with
vicinity when I was listening to it. So like they completely halted it, and then they brought in brand new writers to reshoot the pilot, and a bunch of people were like, "Holy shit, this is really really cool." And what they had to do was like they couldn't introduce like famous characters from the comics outright as in the writers' room because like the executives would be like, oh well, if you're putting this character in, then we're gonna have to make a new line of toy and blah 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 blah. Because that was part of like the marketing for the show. So what the writers ended up doing was they would write a character, and then for like someone like Deadpool, they would put random mercenary.
Yeah.
Or if it was Wolverine, they would say like I think it was like a large cat character. And that's the way that they were able to get it approved through the writing room. And then through animation, they would be like, hey, sneak this character in there. Like, put this character in the episode. Which is why like you'll see like Captain America's in it. Deadpool's in it. Oh, God. There's a ton of other characters that appear.
Juggernaut at one point?
Yeah, but Juggernaut's part of the X-Men.
That's true.
Like, we're talking like extended Marvel universe.
Right. Extended Marvel.
I think Spider-Man is in an episode. Punisher's in an episode. Yep. There's a ton of different cameos. But yeah, man, if you guys have not seen the X-Men cartoon, go check it out because it's fucking... Yeah, the voice acting's not great, but it's good still.
They never are from the early days.
I never liked how in that cartoon how Wolverine sounded. He sounded like...
Hey, bub.
It was just...
It's Steve Bloom. What do you mean?
I
Oh, it's not
remember.
Steve Bloom.
It's not.
It's
You
someone else.
Sucking piece of gutter trash.
Yeah.
I was just like,
yeah.
that does not... Nah, I don't like it. If it was Steve Bloom, I would have fucking loved it.
I was like, hold on. Steve Blue is the new voice actor.
Yeah,
I mean, look at her. She's hot.
Hate her costume though.
A lot of people did.
It's the
It's
colors.
so 90s.
I think
It's
it's the
very...
colors.
it's very 90s. But she was cool.
I like the way in the cartoon how Nightcrawler looks too. Let me see. He just looks cool. He just looks like a demon from hell. So cool. X-Men, go watch it. I think it's on Disney Plus. Give Disney your money. Did you see the fucking controversy about? So they just re-released Avatar, the James Cameron
the Blue
movie.
People movie.
Yeah, the Blue People movie. They re-released it in China, and they brought in like an additional like $8 billion.
Nice.
So it like surpassed Endgame. So like a bunch of people were like, "This is bullshit," blah 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 blah, and I was laughing because I was watching Phil DeFranco, and he was talking about this. He's like, "Y'all are being pissed off at that Disney, who now owns both properties, has both of the most highest grossing films. Y'all are still giving Disney your money, so what the fuck is the point of talking about this?"
Yeah, really.
Disney owns everything, and it's scary. If we ever sell it to Disney,
no,
that's gonna be awkward.
that's
This will be an awkward conversation
Disney
in the future.
landlord of your intellectual property.
Dude, for real. It's crazy. Like, I'm really happy. Like, I know people are mad that, like, there's Paramount Plus, HBO Max.
Discovery Plus.
Yeah, like, there's so many different things, but I think it's important
It is.
that there are people, like, there are other companies that are making content. We just got Paramount Plus, and holy shit, there's so many TV shows on there.
There are a lot of TV shows that I don't think I'm ever gonna watch.
Yeah. There's a lot of MTV stuff.
Huh.
There are a lot of old shows on there that my sisters and I used to watch back in like the early 2000s, and it was just so much fun. Like there was a
You can
stupid
relive
show.
it now.
There's a stupid show called Next. There was one like
Oh my
Date Your
God.
Mom or something.
I remember those shows.
It's so great. And and then there was this one. What was Next? It was Next the one where like the guy would go into the girls' bedrooms and they would do the same.
No, Next was
Wasn't that Something Swap?
No, Next was like there's a bunch of women in a van, and they would come off, and as soon as he said next, they would go back in the van. The next girl would come in. And Yeah, no. I remember watching this very vividly. It's like he has like, and they even did it for men too, like for gay couples.
So this is like very, very quick version of The Bachelor.
Yes,
It's very bad.
And the dates could go through the entire fucking show, and he could still say next, and like that's it. And that would be the end of the fucking episode usually, or like they'll find someone.
What? That's
There was
so
also
weird.
this other one where the girls and the guys would go through each other's bedrooms and they would decide from there based on their content.
I vaguely remember that. It's like Oh God, here I'm gonna look it up. Talk about it for a little bit.
Or another one where it's like they have their best friend or whatever in a van and they see whether or not the guy's lying.
Yes.
God, I remember that. I remember it.
Room Raiders.
Room Raiders.
That was it.
Jesus fuck. I hate how I
It's
watch
so
those
great.
shows. Mostly because after like 1 or 2 episodes of like those, the damn show would come on, and that was like the fucking greatest thing ever.
The other one was Exposed.
Exposed, yeah. Holy shit.
That was bad TV. That was bad.
It
TV.
was bad TV.
It was bad good TV.
No,
to me.
no.
No.
It's just
It was just
bad.
bad.
I just enjoyed it.
I don't know how they were able to get that shit on TV.
Because that was during the time where that was the time where Ashton Kutcher had what was it
Oh,
called?
Punked.
Punked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was also another one I remember where like if the parents didn't like the fucking boyfriend or whatnot, so the parents would set up someone else and they would watch it on the TV with like the ex or whatever was just like talking shit to the parents every time.
Oh,
Yes. It was
remember
also an
that.
MTV. It was just I don't remember the name, but it was like the parents would like see like, oh look,
Parental Control.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that was such a good one. And then there was one where the guy would date the mom, and the mom would decide, which one she liked best.
Yeah, no, that is true.
What?
Yeah, no, that's it as a thing.
Where the mom dated the dude.
Yeah,
The
dated
guys.
potential date.
I think she would go on like
Date
3
my
dates
mom.
or something.
Date my mom.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There was 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. A young person go on dates with 3 separate mothers who try to convince him or her to date their offspring.
That, yeah.
That's a weird.
Has a solid 2.2 stars.
It was fucking bad.
However, I liked that show, Pimp My Ride.
Everyone liked Pimp My Ride.
Wasn't that with the exhibit?
Yeah. The only thing is, like, with me, when Pimp My Ride, it was a hit and miss. Because sometimes they would do the fucking vehicles so perfect.
Yeah.
And then there was just some that was just outright ridiculous.
Yeah. There were some that were absolute trash.
It's like, so I know you like aquariums. So now you have one in your back seat. I'm just like, what? No. There was one I thought was fucking great. Was like their like favorite candy was Nerds or something along those lines. And they had a literal dispenser like up on the dash where they just like held their hand out and just got a handful of fucking candy.
Oh, that's pretty.
And I was like, that's
would
actually
love that.
cool.
Oh. Apparently there's a huge controversy.
With
Huffington Post spoke with multiple contestants from Pimp My Ride about their experiences, and they revealed that the show often made their cars unable to function, took away additions after the camera stopped rolling, and asked them to fake reactions. A representative for the show said a lot of the removals were done for safety reasons.
well, okay. I mean, if it's done for safety reasons, I mean, I can understand.
Yeah,
that.
but I think the problem was that they removed it after they showed
yeah.
it. Like, they're like, hey, look at this,
That's-
blah, blah, blah,
okay,
blah, blah. And
yeah.
they're like, yeah, you can't have it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is a bit scummy. But I mean, people still liked it.
You know those shows where people would like flip houses and stuff?
House
and
flipper?
like yeah, something like that. There was this one where Mark's sister and her husband, they were on one of those shows,
Mhm.
and after they got off the show, they didn't even buy the house. Like they weren't even interested. They were just there for the show. Just
Wait,
pretending to
what?
be interested in buying a house. It was
Which makes
really
sense.
weird.
No, that makes sense.
No, because they were like, oh, we love it. We're going to get it. Absolutely. But then after the show was done recording, like they didn't actually buy the house or anything. They were just,
the
pretending.
Family, the family
yeah.
that was supposedly invested in it?
Yeah, they were just pretending to be
That's
for
weird.
the show.
That's weird.
I was like, that's really bizarre.
That's really weird. Yeah. Why would you? Whatever. People just want to be on crappy TV.
Yeah, really. Like World's Strictest Parents.
That was a show? What is that?
I liked that show.
World's Strictest Parents was like they would, if a family was having trouble with their adolescent children, usually like around the high school age,
They would send
they
them
would
to
send them away.
strangers.
Yeah, and they would like, and one of them, I remember one was fucking horrible. Not horrible, but it was just like, it was so, oh my God. They owned a ranch, and I think I remember correctly, one of the father was an ex-drill sergeant or whatever, really like railed into the boy.
No.
Was fucking amazing. Like if he didn't do his chores out in the ranch at like before 6 a.m., he'd be out there as like, you're gonna fucking do push-ups until you fucking puke. And we're just like,
Oh my
The show
god.
was great. They even got to the point where they started sending them to different countries. They had a whole series for
What?
that too. Yeah.
Holy shit, that's hardcore. Don't be a piece of shit.
yeah, really. Not else that'll happen.
Damn, that's hardcore. Well, I remember like when what was it, Nanny 911 was on?
Oh, yeah, 911,
That was
yeah.
Oh my god, those kids, man.
I
think I watched it just to see how bad other people's families are.
looked at this and I'm going, I'm so glad I turned out the way I did.
Dude, for real. It'd be like, hey mom, look what I could have been.
I'm having so many flashbacks to so many shows my sisters and I used to watch. It's great.
Jesus
oh my
fucking
god.
Christ. I still like the damn show to this day. I don't care how fucking crazy it was.
Which one?
The damn show was on MTV too. It was had like these weird. It had weird fucking skits, and it had this guy named Yucko the Clown who would just say berating shit to people.
The Dan Patrick Show?
No, the damn show.
The Damn Show.
Yeah,
The damn show.
it's the same one that has like when I told you the eucalyptus eating marsupial
Yucko the
bit.
Clown, the
Yep.
Damn Show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, okay. I fucking forgot about this dude.
Jesus fucking Christ! It was so fucking hilarious.
Yucko the Clown.
It was great.
How weird.
You can see some of the clips on YouTube, and they're just, oh my god, it was so. Some of it never even made it to MTV2, and I'm looking at this and going, yeah, I wonder why. It's like there's one. He goes to a strip club, and he's getting a dancer like all upon him. He just fucking tosses coins onto the stage, and just gets fucking backhanded.
Oh my god.
It's all for like satire and everything else, but it's just so fucking great.
One time I was at a strip club and I was super drunk and I smacked a stripper's ass.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I ended up pushing her by accident forward.
Oh.
Like, hold on, like you smacked her and
Yeah,
then pushed
so
her, or
I
you
used two
smacked her
hands.
so hard
I
that you
used
pushed
two
her.
hands.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, she was just, her behind was right there. And this is my first time in a strip club. And I didn't know you couldn't touch them.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I didn't know a girl couldn't touch them.
I've never even been to a strip club, but I know like you're not allowed to touch them unless it's like for a private show. Usually,
It was a wild night. I was turning 26.
I'm 26.
27? I'm 29.
I'm 26 too. The fuck?
Hell yeah, represent.
Babies.
Fuck you.
We never touched
Well,
a stripper's butt
But
without consent.
Yeah.
Also, I never started going out until I was like 24. I never actually
Yeah, why is
started
that?
drinking or going out.
Why didn't you enjoy life until you were 24?
Because Mark and I were too busy being little criminals. So we were being bad kids.
You want to
our
talk
whole
about
life.
your incriminating
We
evidence?
used to be one of those people we used to be one of those annoying people that would say, we don't need alcohol to have fun. But boy, were we wrong. Because you can have fun with or without it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I have fun without it, but it's also fun with it.
Yeah.
Just a matter of preference.
26, huh? Took you 26 years to.
Get to a strip club? Well, yeah, I couldn't do it
As
when
soon as I
was
turned
10.
18.
As soon as I turned 18, I got a Playboy mag, and I was fucking happy.
Hell yeah. Really?
Yeah, I like when I was.
But you have the internet.
It was just like.
you just wanted the novelty?
Yeah, it was just a novelty. And I didn't even get it. I like fucking was in the shower. Next thing you know, on my bed's a fucking Playboy mag, and it said "Happy Birthday, Love, Dad." And I'm just like, fuck yeah! And the sad part is, I don't even have the magazine anymore.
That's actually really funny.
I'm just like, fuck yeah! And I don't even know where it is anymore.
My sisters and I were sheltered.
It clearly shows.
Oh man, that's too funny. Oh my god.
I'm not sorry, Dad. He's never gonna watch this.
Oh, how do I segue into the next section?
Well, now that you're thinking about it.
Really.
What are we thinking about?
Segueing.
I can talk about how like I'm excited to see Stubbs the Zombie come out in Steam.
Dude,
Stubbs
yeah,
the
I forgot they
zombie?
announced that. Because it's also coming to Switch.
Yeah, it's coming to Switch.
Is he a
PlayStation.
literal stub?
No,
No,
it's
no,
his
no.
name. It's an old game from the classic Xbox where you literally play as a zombie in the Atomic Universe, and your goal is to turn everyone into zombies.
Weird.
Yeah, you're just a zombie.
And it looked fun. I tried to do like the whole emulator on my computer.
Mhm.
Never fucking worked.
Emulators sucked.
So now when I saw like it's coming out, and I think it comes out today.
Soon.
Yeah, it comes out today, I think.
What's today? The 16th?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does come out today.
And I'm looking at this going, fuck yes, I get to finally play it.
Yeah, that game's fun. Brandy just got Destroy All Humans because like I'm thinking like
The
conversions.
remaster, or-
Yeah, she just got the remaster version. Forgot how fucking funny that game is. It's fucking hilarious.
The little alien.
Yeah.
You showed me. Oh.
Yeah, the idea of Destroy All Humans is literally just to go around
And
the world
destroy.
and kill people because you're trying to get away from Earth.
Yeah. Like you get sent there because you had a shitty detail, and it's just like, what am I
Yeah.
doing here? I can just fucking destroy everything.
Yeah, it's actually really fun. They added a bunch of stuff to the remastered version of it. So whenever Brandy's done with it, I'm probably gonna play it.
I remember I played the Wii Destroy All Humans 2, where you played as the big boy robot and
Yeah,
destroyed shit. It was so fun.
dude, the Wii. Oh my god, we were just watching. Oh, because we were watching Train to Busan last night.
Such a good movie.
There's a scene where like the dad is like, "Happy birthday," and he opens up and it's a Wii, and you just see the kid just look straight ahead, and it's awkwardly the exact same Wii. I'm like, I would have been sick to have two consoles. I
I
would have been
know.
like, yeah, like that little kid's a piece of shit. But then I felt really bad for her at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see the second one. I don't know when that's coming out yet.
There's a second one.
They're making a second one, yeah. There's already been trailers of it, and there's a scene where apparently there's going to be like a zombie, like a fighter pit in the universe, and it shows this like new mutated one, and it looks fucking sick.
Wait, so is it supposed to follow like the
Yeah,
story of the
it's-
girl, or is it
Yeah,
a completely
no,
new
I think
story?
it still follows the story of the girl like after she gets picked up.
Oh, ooh.
Mm,
I think
I'm trying to find it right now.
because they showed like her getting picked up,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it's been like a few years after, and things went to shit.
There is. Oh, okay. Peninsula
Yeah,
is
Peninsula.
what it's called. Came out last year, but it's not on Netflix yet.
What? Where can you watch it?
Is it? I thought they were gonna
Oh,
call
I
it.
can watch it now. I can watch it now on YouTube's and Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
What?
Train to Busan presents Peninsula.
Hold on.
Zhong Seok, a soldier who previously escaped the diseased wasteland, reveals the horror when assigned to a covert operation with two simple objectives: retrieve and survive. When his team unexpectedly stumbles upon survivors, their lives will depend on whether the best or the worst of the human nature prevents in the direct of circumstances.
Okay, so it is. Good.
Interesting.
There's another good Korean film that's like that. It's called #Alive.
I watched that.
It's actually really good.
It's the gamer guy, right? Yeah.
The gamer?
So what happens is that a guy never leaves his fucking house unless he needs to go get food or something,
Mm.
and he plays games nonstop until one day the apocalypse happens while he's sleeping, and he sees like gets voicemails from like his mother and sister and all that, like stay home, don't come out, and he hears a bunch of shit. So he does his best to survive in his apartment complex while there's about a horde outside on the ground floor of his apartment complex.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like he literally saw he wanted to help a female officers out there, and it's like he was about to yell, but as soon as he yelled, obviously she looks up and gets fucking eaten.
Why would she look up?
I'm sorry.
A
She's
cop looking up?
She's
Are
a
you-
cop. She wanted to see if anyone was still alive. I can see from that perspective. You're a police officer. You want to see if there's any survivors. As soon as you hear a voice that's not a Zeke, you look up. It's like, oh, survivor. That's how it's gonna fucking work.
Get fucking attacked! You see them coming
What makes
for
it
you.
more creepy
What?
is like even when they had her like different parts of her body,
Oh,
they
they're
would
just
drag
dragging
her.
They were
They
just
drag
dragging
her,
this
like-
bitch.
Not even like by the hands, like they had.
No, they were just biting onto her.
They
just
looked like
walking.
Oh my
larva,
God.
just like wiggling about and
That's
dragging
so
her
gross.
down. It's like, oh, it's good.
It's so
Well, I
wild.
will say, like, the one thing that I really liked about Train to Busan is like the reanimation
Yeah,
of the humans. Like, it looked freaky, like how like their
Mhm.
bones would just like snap
Yeah.
together. I have to check this one out because this actually sounds pretty cool.
Peninsula.
No, the Alive.
Oh,
I haven't
it's
watched
really
it
good.
yet.
It's really good.
I'll check that one out.
There's another scene where they think some of them still got their memories as they heard in the news,
Hmm.
and there's one where like a firefighter throws a hook up to the guy's apartment complex and starts scaling up the fucking
Yeah,
wall.
because they still remember
What?
how to be human.
Yeah.
So they can still open doors. They can do whatever they were doing in their real life.
Before they die.
Are they slow zombies or fast zombies?
Fast?
Damn it.
Yeah, they're fast. Sorry.
That's the only like I'm not a fan of fast zombies.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't really make logical sense.
Mm,
I wish there was more like slow zombies, like
yeah.
slow but stupidly strong zombies.
Yeah. Well, I think it makes sense to make them fast considering the fact that you're in close quarters.
Well, yeah, I mean, like from a horror standpoint, I
Yeah.
get it because you're like,
But
you
I
want to be on
understand
edge.
your gripe, though.
Yeah, no, I think from like a narrative standpoint, it would
like
be
Resident Evil zombies. Kind
yeah, yeah, exactly.
of
Just slow, but like if they get you, you're fucked. See, because that's worrisome. Because I like with these ones, it's like you can kind of defend your way out.
Mhm.
But I don't know. That's just my opinion, I guess.
It's pretty-
Zombies.
Zombies.
Hashtag alive. You have to check that out.
Really good.
Korean movies are great.
They are.
Yeah. They're enjoyable.
You really like Parasite.
Yeah, I did.
I need to watch that
That
one.
movie had me tense like the entire time.
I think
Yeah.
that's one I need to watch.
It was good.
Kingdom's another good one. I'll never stop talking about Kingdom.
That was a good one. That was good.
Did we watch Kingdom?
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting for season 2.
Yeah, the
Oh yeah.
season three?
Season 3.
3.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Because the way how
Which it
ended-
should be coming out later this year, I think, because I
Oh.
think they just finished shooting it, so they just got to edit
They also
it.
finished wrapping up Cowboy Bebop.
Did they? Fuck
Yeah,
yeah! I'm so
that-
fucking excited for that.
I'm very
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, so they're doing a live action Cowboy Bebop,
yeah.
and it's gonna be like a 8-episode miniseries.
yeah. It's
Wait,
on-
I still haven't actually seen it though. I have to watch it.
We have to watch it because that show's so good.
I think I only watched like the first 3 episodes and then I started watching something else.
It's such a good
I
fucking
don't think there's many episodes. I think there's only like 20 episodes or something like
20
that.
episodes, and then they have the movie.
They have a movie. Is
Yeah,
the movie
but
relevant
the
The
though?
movie
movie,
wasn't bad.
the movie is like, it takes place like
Before
in the middle
show.
of it.
Yeah.
So it's not really relevant to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, no, it's just.
We can watch it because it's still a good movie, but I'm pretty sure it takes place in between like one of the
series.
arcs. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to look at how many episodes there are. Yeah, 26 episodes.
It's still a good fucking show.
Hell yeah, it is.
Another good one is Gurren Lagann. If you like mechs.
I like mechs, but I did not get into Gurren Lagann.
I can see why. Then
I
again,
really tried because everyone was talking it up in high school, and I don't know, it just didn't.
I know everyone had a thing for Yuki, considering the fact that she had an anti-material rifle and wore nothing else.
And
but
she only wore a bikini.
Yeah.
Of course. This
Oh,
is why
fuck
anyone
her.
would probably watch the show.
Lagann. Well, I mean,
I still get shit for enjoying Evangelion.
I don't know why you get shit for that. That's like one of the most popular animes of all time.
I
Yeah.
don't think I ever watched it.
There she is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very anime.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
very anime.
We started watching what's it called?
What?
Devil is a part-timer.
It's such a funny show.
It's
so
I
much
like
fan
it.
service.
I fucking love
but it's good.
his best friend
Oh yeah, his sidekick, his
Yeah.
servant, whoever.
because he's just like I don't know. I just love that he just does everything in his
He's
power
so
to make him happy.
dedicated.
Yeah, like he loves him. It's great. The hero is a little annoying, but
She's fucking annoying.
but like I can see that she's getting better. We just got to the episode where where we stop? Oh, where Lucifer is there now.
yeah, like he's hanging around them now.
Yeah, because he's a computer guy.
I think the last one we just watched is them in the haunted schoolhouse. I think that's where we just ended.
Yeah, the haunted schoolhouse.
Yeah, the haunted.
Because they went back for Lucifer's stupid ass Game Boy.
Yeah.
God, I remember when Game Boys were a thing.
They still are, dude.
I know.
I think they're still like the number one selling console.
I remember I had a Game Boy Color.
What's the last Game Boy? Wait, hold on. The most recent Game Boy?
Game Boy Advance SD.
No.
No, there's more.
Dude, all of the DSs,
Probably.
Well, that you can't.
they're Game Boys. They're literally called the Nintendo Game Boy DS.
That's fucking
I'm
weird.
so cold. Touch me.
Oh,
God.
there's a wiki of the Game Boy family. Classic Game Boy family is the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Light, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, Game Boy Micro.
Micro.
Going further down. Wow, there's like a whole fucking chart and
Good
everything.
Lord.
Holy shit.
So I thought the DSs were like its own little group. I didn't think they actually called them Game Boys.
I think you're right. Game Boy DS.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember everyone getting a Game Boy Advance SP. I remember the SP being a very important thing because that's when the backlight was finally part of it.
Mhm.
Didn't have to get one of those little
I remember
adapters.
I actually had to have an adapter for that.
Is the Game DS a Game Boy?
And everyone got the DS.
The Nintendo DS, or simply DS, is a handheld game console produced by Nintendo. Wow. Yeah, I guess it's just Nintendo DS.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I was like, get wrecked, me.
Yeah.
How many DSs are there, though?
Like, there's a DS, there's a 3DS.
All right, here we go. Later models. You have the Nintendo DS. You have the DS Lite. I really liked the DS Lite. That was really good. The DSi?
Never heard that one.
The DSi is the second redesign of the Nintendo DS, is based on the unreleased larger Nintendo DS Lite model.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. So it has a bigger screen.
Oh.
DSi XL.
Yeah, a bigger one. Like fucking that big closed kind of thing. Roughly.
Then it gets into like the 3DS and all that junk. Consoles. Did you ever have a Game Boy or anything like that?
No, we just played with my dad's.
What did he have?
He had,
Like the classic Game Boy?
I think
Like
so.
big and gray with like no color?
It was actually green, like the greenish
was
blue
probably like this
color.
one?
Oh.
Yeah, I
Or
think.
this one?
No, I think it was like that one.
Oh, wow. So the Game Boy Light.
I
Ah.
remember I had the game.
I don't remember.
I don't know if I still have mine, but I think I do somewhere. It's the Game Boy Color, and it's like the see-through purple.
Yeah, like
It
this
has,
one
like-
right here.
There were three main games.
Yeah.
There were three main games my sisters and I would play. It was that little soccer game, Tetris, and Transylvania.
Oh.
Transylvania.
Yeah.
Or Castlevania.
Castlevania. That's
Oh my
it.
god, you used to play Castlevania?
Yeah.
I love you so
we
much.
always had to get my mom to play like certain levels.
That's awesome. I think my first console was probably the Game Boy Advance. And then I got a Game Boy Color from one of my friends because he didn't want it anymore. And then I got the original Game Boy from one of my friends because he didn't want it anymore. I think I've gotten like every hand-me-down console ever.
Jesus.
And video games, man. Play with your parents. I used to play Mortal Kombat with my mom. And she used to kick my ass, dude. Like she would play Katana, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Jesus.
I don't know if my parents ever like played arcade games.
Your dad had to have.
I don't know. They lived in Honduras. Did they have anything?
I don't
Let's
know.
be
You
real.
have to
I
ask
don't know.
them.
I don't know anything about Honduras.
Me either.
What do they do for fun other than playing soccer?
I don't know. No, my mom wasn't allowed to go out.
What?
Well, yeah, because
It
Honduras
was
is
wild times.
Honduras is like the capital, like one of the biggest crime cities in the world, isn't it?
I don't think it was that bad while she was living there, but they did, like, her dad did get this inkling that it was going to get a lot worse, and that's why they moved to Mexico.
Oh,
But
yeah, because I watched a documentary about prisons and stuff,
Mhm.
and there's one place in Honduras that's like the third worst place to be.
right now, yeah, oh, absolutely.
Because I think like they're saying that like at this prison they don't have running water. Like there are, I think they said there's like 8 people to a cell, where like cells are supposed to only hold like
8?
2. Yeah.
Overcrowding, man.
Yeah, and then like the only way that you can get water is if like you actually go and walk like on the other side of the facility. There's like a single spout.
Well, maybe if they would stop putting people in jail over stupid things, this wouldn't be happening.
Also,
Truth.
but overcrowding means they get more money, so that's all that matters.
Well, it was weird because like in that documentary, the police officers are straight up say they're like, if they wanted to revolt, they could totally do it because we don't have funding at all. Like I think they said they only have a total of like 25 personnel. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're just like, we just let them run themselves because we have no resources for them. So like on the inside, there's like a whole like structure that they have where like one dude is like the boss and he tells everyone else what to do. And if you cross him or do something, then you're going to.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild, dude. That documentary, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. There's some crazy ass places on Earth. Man. Go watch it. I think it's on Netflix. I think it's called World's Dangerous Prisons, I think. It's like 2 seasons. It's pretty good. Yeah. Wild. Whew.
Reminds me of when God, what's that one? It was on IFC for the longest time. It was like
I like that channel.
Yeah. They were showing like
IFC?
It was like a documentary of like showing different places, and one of them was in Juarez. And they show how bad it can be at times. Like they showed on this little like mini documentary or someone was dying because of a hit that just took place no less than like 10 minutes ago, and they had it on camera where he's just begging people that are around him to help. And of course, like if they touch him, they're fucked.
Yeah, that sucks. I can't. That's an entire different lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
Don't kill people.
Just don't do bad things.
Yeah, just
or don't get. I'm sorry. Don't take it.
Don't listen to that. Don't
No,
listen to
don't
that
listen
advice.
to me. Don't listen
Just
to me.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Flee the country.
Oh shit, that's so fucking great.
We do not condone
What we say on
these
the
criminal
podcast,
acts.
what we say on the podcast, is just like strictly for fucking satire half the time.
God, imagine just having an entire satire podcast.
Oh my god,
Just an hour of just satire.
oh my god, I couldn't do it.
I'd
Police
break.
would be knocking at
I'd
the door.
break. What thing?
NSA you would just hear NSA just like click a switch and just going, go on.
Please continue. Actually, no, you and I were talking about something earlier before we started. They are coming out with a new Alien game.
Oh yeah, Aliens
A
Fire
new-
Team.
What?
Yeah, and it's supposed to take place after Aliens 3.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so that'd be
Interesting.
interesting.
Yeah. So
After Alien 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, you're still US CM.
Yeah.
Which anyone you can really go in any sort of like franchise with that, to be perfectly honest with you.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's like a third person shooter where you
Woof. About the game. 2202. Sorry, I'm sorry.
He was explaining it.
I was like, woo, because like there's like so much to explain about the game.
go for it.
About this game. 2202, a mysterious distress call reroutes your Marine Assault Unit to LV-895 in the Outer Colonies, where deadly xenomorph legions, hidden corporate secrets, and ancient alien ruins await your arrival. Set in the iconic Alien universe, Aliens Fire Team is a cooperative third-person survival shooter that drops your fire team of hardened Marines into a desperate fight to contain the xenomorph threat. Face off against waves of terrifying xenomorph and Wayland Yutani synthetic foes alongside 2 players or AI teammates as you and your fire team desperately fight your way through 4 unique campaigns that introduce new storylines to the Alien universe. Create and customize your own colonial marine, choosing from an extensive variety of classes, weapons, gears, and perks, battling overwhelming odds in this heart-pounding survival experience. The Ultimate Hunt. Play a pivotal role in the epic events that occur 23 years after the original Alien trilogy as a colonial marine stationed aboard the UAS Endeavour, battling terrifying xenomorph threats, stunning visuals, iconic enemies, realistic environments, powerful weapons, futuristic equipment, and an eerie soundscape fill out new storylines and a series of replayable campaigns that evoke and expand upon the blockbuster films. Survive the Hive. Face overwhelming odds against over 20 enemy types, including 11 different xenomorphs along the evolutionary scale from the facehuggers to Praetorians, each designed within their own intelligence to ambush, outsmart, and eviscerate vulnerable Marines. Utilize cover and master team strategy to survive extraterrestrial threats as they overrun your fire team from every angle, swarm through doors and events, scramble across walls and ceilings, and strike from darkness with uncanny ferocity. Customize your fire team. Choose from 5 unique classes: Gunner, Demolisher, Technician, Doc, and Recon, each with their own special abilities and character perks. Utilize an extensive arsenal of 30-plus weapons and 70-plus mods attachments in your effort to eradicate the alien threat. An innovative perk board modifies and improves your abilities with a unique challenge card system. Oh, boo.
Now you lost me with
Alters the approach to each campaign mission, offering a new experience with every playthrough.
As soon as I mention the cards.
Cards.
Everything. A lot of games use
Randomize.
you randomize like card system of like whether or not it's a good or bad thing.
Yeah. Boo. But this sounds fun.
Yeah, it does.
Planned
Aside from
release date for summer of 2021.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I already know that I'm the fucking gunner. I'm right off the bat. I will recreate Vasquez if I have to.
I'd probably be Recon.
Yeah, you sound like Recon. I was gonna say Recon or Technician, really.
Oh, yeah. One or the other. What would you be, babe?
don't know.
Would you be a Gunner, Demolisher, Technician, Doc, or Recon?
Probably Doc. I'd say she's more of a Doc.
Like, I would stay in the dock area.
No, like
No.
Doctor.
Like
Oh.
Doctor. Like the medic.
Would I be? No, I'd be out for myself, to be honest.
So Demolisher.
Oh, yeah.
Demolisher.
Demolisher. Just straight up.
Straight up with explosives. It's like, I'm gonna go this way. B, no!
Well, I will say, like, it is interesting that there's a lot of classic movies kind of coming back,
Yeah.
like to like video games and board games and stuff like that.
I know what they can do with that to get people to pre-order the game is they're gonna bring back fucking Hadley Hope characters. I know that's what they'll do.
Really?
I'm just saying if they make the pre-order happen, which
Oh,
I know they'll
yeah.
do, they'll entice people like you can fucking play as Hicks or Hudson or fucking Apone and all this other shit. I know that's what they're gonna do because they tried it with Colonial Marines and look how that went. We're still very disappointed.
Yeah, that game, it sucked because that game had so much hype behind it. Like I remember the previews
The
of
previews made it look
the
so
Marines
good.
like going through, like getting to
Yeah.
the base, and then like the xenomorph like going on in the trees and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, this looks fucking sick. And then you play the game, and then you stop.
Yes. Everyone was so disappointed in it.
Not a great game.
I enjoyed it, but then after like I played it again, I was like, this fucking sucks.
The struggle, man.
That's why I don't play video games.
That's why you play board games, and we're gonna play Alien. We gotta figure that whole thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna torture
Yeah.
the fuck out of both of you.
Bring it on. Yeah, but he's gonna be the DM for that one.
Can I be the alien?
No.
Is
No.
that like a character choice?
No.
Sorry.
I like how every game we play, you want to be like the villain.
Yeah. Because I love the alien. It's my favorite part of the whole movie.
You love the xenomorph. You love when they come out of what's his name?
Little.
Oh,
What are
the
those
chest
called?
What's his
burster?
name? What the fuck is that actor's name?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Which one? Oh, the guy who fell on the table from the first one.
Yeah, what the hell's his name?
I don't remember
He's like a
his name.
famous British actor.
I cannot
John Hurt.
remember.
Hurt.
John Hurt.
Yeah,
Yes.
so good. Well, before we end today's episode, do you guys want to give some recommendations for people to watch some stuff?
We'll definitely watch Alien.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, you might as well just watch that.
I mean,
Where
the
can
first
is it on HBO Max
Probably.
for all the Alien movies?
we did see it somewhere.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
The first 3 are good. I think the second one's the best.
Everyone loves the second one because it's just you're with Colonial Marines fucking shit up. Like even
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Game over, man.
It's game over, man.
I wasn't supposed to be in the film, by the way.
It wasn't. It
Yeah,
was
improv.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, so all of the Alien movies are on HBO Max.
Including
you have,
Prometheus.
You have Aliens, Alien 3, Alien vs. Predator,
Yeah.
Alien vs. Predator Requiem,
Skip
Alien
those
and
two.
Resurrection. I'm looking for Prometheus on.
because Prometheus
Because Prometheus is technically
The
in the...
prequel.
Yeah.
It's.
is the prequel trilogy for Alien.
I enjoyed it. I liked
Yes, Prometheus is up there.
I liked Prometheus, but I did not like that second movie that came
Covenant?
right after. Yeah, I think it wasn't good.
Yeah,
Wasn't good.
Alien Covenant, if I remember, it was like the sequel to Prometheus. Yeah, it wasn't good.
It
Yeah.
just wasn't.
Because they tried too much to like replicate scenes from... Was it 1 or 2?
One.
So like they were trying... Because they were like, it's a reboot, but it's not a reboot.
It
They were
was
trying to show
bad.
like I know we're gonna close up, but it's just like he did a bunch of experimentations and found out the only way for it to truly get what we know is a Xeno, it had to be a human host.
Yeah.
Hence why we got the drone.
Yeah. So like it expands more on the Alien universe.
Yeah.
But if you're not like a hardcore like
fan, you don't worry about it.
Yeah, just watch the regular Alien movies. It's fine.
Skip Alien versus Predator though; those were awful.
Both of them were. Oh
they
my
were
god,
so
dude!
bad.
So we're talking to a gentleman over at Isle of Games, and like
That
I loved that
sounded
whole
better.
that whole concept of what they wanted to do because it was based off the comics. I would have fucking loved to watch it. I'm so tired of like it has to be on Earth. Like
Fuck Earth.
fuck that. The first 3 movies were in
You
space.
have so many different planets.
Yeah, there was
What the hell?
in space. And on a different planet called Hadley's Hope.
Yeah, like that. So what we're talking about is there was a comic book run of Alien versus Predator, and it was about the Predators being on different Earth, like different worlds, and the aliens coming and destroying it, and there would have been a human colony, a human colony on this planet. And then where the aliens would just like go and do stuff like that would have been far more interesting
Yeah.
than what the fuck we got in the movie theaters.
Yeah.
But go watch Aliens. Buddy, what you got?
You know what? I watched it recently. If you want to watch something that hasn't really aged well, but it's still fun in its own ways, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I can agree with that sentiment that it did not age well.
It did not age well. And I also don't like Michael Cera.
I'm in that same boat, but everyone else in that movie is great.
Yeah,
there's a fantastic Chris Evans character
Exactly.
in that movie.
It's the only one where you have fucking Captain America, the Punisher, and someone else in Superman in that. Oh yeah,
Brandon,
fucking vegan.
Brendan, what's his name?
Yeah, the
Brendan
vegan.
something.
The vegan?
Yeah, the vegan.
The vegan.
He has vegan powers.
I thought that was so fucking great. He's better than all of you. Why? Because he's vegan. I thought that entire segment was just so shit, but it was good.
What is it? Oh god, it's that whole milk scene where he's just like,
Oh yeah, like soy milk or
Yeah, he's
whole
like-
milk.
soy milk's not vegan?
Oh no, this is like you what is it? You consensually ingested a gelato. Gelato is
Oh
vegan?
yeah, that's what
Smoking
it
eggs,
is.
bitch.
Yeah, no, they're definitely. I think I would have liked that movie far more if they just had a different actor
Yeah.
for Scott. And like, I know I'm shitting on Michael Cera, but it's like he just doesn't have charisma. Like
he plays the same person.
There's
in every
no,
film
like-
that he's done.
yeah, like there's nothing about his acting in that movie where I'm like, hey, I'd like you as a character. Like I want you to win.
He's
Like,
always just like that awkward person.
yeah,
in
like
movies.
I should want to feel for a character, and in that movie, I'm just like, fucking why? Like why people? Like I don't know. It just
He's kind of
it
a
felt
dick,
weird.
though.
Yeah, he was an asshole. He
Yeah.
was an asshole in that movie. But yeah, go watch Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I guess mine, because I'm still on a Mortal Kombat kick. Go watch the 1990s Mortal Kombat, because I know
Why
that's
would you
bad,
recommend that?
but it's so fun. It's
Yeah.
just because the fighting sequences are fun. You have to admit that the fighting sequences
Yeah,
are
the
fun.
fighting are fun. That one's fun, but no, I don't know. Like the fighting. Okay, so there is a huge difference when you see the last two, the evil guy and the good guy fighting. It was
Oh yeah,
very well choreographed.
Yeah, like they're dynamic and stuff.
Everybody else's was so slow and so like I feel like they were waiting on each other.
Yeah, it's so because I'm going to talk about this for a little while, just
Go
because
for it.
I love this fucking movie. So the character who played Liu Kang and the
Mhm.
character who played Johnny Cage, they both are like actual martial artists,
Hmm.
as well as Shang Tsung. That man is a martial artist.
Yeah.
Everyone else in the movie are not, and holy shit, is it rough! Like when Sonya is fighting Kano. Whoa, that fight is just bad. Anytime Sonya is on screen, it's just you can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
And it's really, really bad. But the scenes with Liu Kang and Johnny Cage, to me, make up for it because those fight sequences are awesome.
Yeah, those
I
are the only
respect
good
that.
ones.
Especially like the fight between him and Reptile is really good.
Oh yeah.
You remember that when
Reptile.
when the lizard enters the body?
Oh
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
you
yeah.
just hear reptile.
Yeah.
Whoop, just comes out. I thought that was so
Reptile.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
And then fucking throws Liu Kang through a wall. That entire fight. Actually, I was watching a documentary there's a scene where Reptile like kicks Liu Kang, and there's this giant what's it called? Column that he hits. Apparently the top of the column was padded, but the bottom was concrete. And you see this in the final edit. He lands his ribs right on the concrete. And apparently he broke like 3 ribs.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I was like, oh, what a man.
I liked how they still use like the voice announcer from the arcade game for that movie too.
Yeah, for the movie.
I thought that was actually a nice touch.
Yeah, it's definitely the reason why I like that movie is because I think if you're a fan of the game, it's a fun movie for you. Because like they drop references left and right throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, they do.
But this new movie that's coming out, I'm so excited.
When does that one come out?
April 16th, and we're having a watch party here.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Gotta bring the TV out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, fuck, I gotta bring the TV out here. But it's gonna be awesome. I watched like a breakdown of everything. Don't know who the fuck this new character is. But it's gonna be awesome. Goro's gonna be in it. Cabal's gonna be in it. Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Sonya, Jax. Who else is gonna be in it?
Imagine they just throw in
Kano.
Imagine if they just throw in Baraka out of nowhere.
Dude, he totally could. Apparently, they've been really hush hush on this entire production. So like it's been in production for like 3 years.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like I remember 3 years ago reading the first article being like greenlit of a Mortal Kombat movie. So I've been waiting for this movie forever. In the previews alone, there's already hints at Katana, which I'm super excited about. I feel like Baraka has to be there if they're going to be doing stuff with like Outworld and everything. They already showed a statue of Shao Kahn, so there's going to be an Outworld segment.
Yeah.
Hopefully Jade also gets dropped as a cameo, because depending on how well this movie does, they might do a sequel. And I'm really hoping they do, because the sequel of the 1995 version, not great. I have not made B watch that one yet, but I'm going to make her watch it, and it's bad.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
Why would you make me?
Because I love you.
I'm going to go to sleep.
But yeah, so go watch Mortal Kombat, because I'm going to be talking about it for the next 4 weeks until it comes out. But thank you guys for watching this episode of the podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Don't forget to go to Bluhdhaven.com for more content, and we'll see you guys next week for another episode. Bye.